Good afternoon, Pokésports Ultra, the VGC Battle Stadium Series 10 video, bringing you another episode with the MAMOSWINE Eternatus team back on the channel. Going, whoa, opponent whipping out the Electivire, Golisopod, Colossal, Zapdos, Ferrothorn, Torkoal team, as you would on the ladder. Respect to my opponent no matter what happens. For some reason, there's no restricted on their team. This is Master Ball, I promise. You guys saw in the beginning. So we're going to take advantage of my opponent's interesting decision-making, and we're going to see what we can do here. It honestly looks like they're running a Series 9 team, if I'm going to be entirely honest. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. They're definitely going to want to proc a Steam Engine, I'm guessing. Their whole team is weak to MAMOSWINE, though. It's another situation where the whole team is weak to MAMOSWINE. I'm not complaining. I'm leading with the Instant. I'm leading with the Mamo. Rilla doesn't really help me here. Rilla's actually completely useless. If I'm going to be... Sorry, Rilla, but I'm going to be a little bit honest here, right? I'm kind of leaning towards an Eternatus and a Volcarona in the back. Actually, maybe even a Suicune. I think I'd rather have Suicune here. Their whole team is fire types. Anyway, if you guys are excited to see Eternatus here on the channel for the final time and MAMOSWINE for the final time, go ahead and hit the like button down below. And let me know what you guys think the next team is going to be. I'm obviously going to keep it a surprise, but it might have to do with a certain dragon. A certain restricted dragon with fire moves. Who knows? Who knows what it's gonna be? Okay, so it looks like it's a discharge motor drive situation. Honestly, man, I can't find it in me to care. It's also pressure Zapdos. Here's the Intimidate. Since we just intimidated their physical attacker, I think we don't have to hit it. We just go all in on the Zapdos here. Go for the Icicle Crash. Go for the Fake Out. Go for the KO. I think that'll put us in a pretty... Never mind. What are you swapping into? It's still neutral. Okay, and they protect there. So regardless, this was my best decision anyway. I'm going to get a lot of damage off on my Instant that I'm not going to like. Because of Iron Barbs and stuff. But I've had worse turns. So now... I'm still in a good position though. That wasn't the best damage in the world. But like I said, I'm still in a good position. Because now I just do this. I go for the Flare Blitz. And I swap over to the High Horsepower. I mean, they could swap in the Zapdos now, but... Which they do. Okay, I should have gone for... That was my bad. I mean, like I said. If I'm going to keep my opponent running around like this... Yeah, they're just trying to get into a good position. They haven't been able to find it yet. Oh, they found it. There's good and bad news here still, believe it or not. Okay, my opponent is playing me, though. They're playing me. I gave them Steam Engine. But I also popped Air Balloon, which is kind of a big deal. I think now I need to cut my losses here. Should I keep the Instant on the field? No, I need Instant for Pharaoh, so I'm going to go into Eternatus. And then I'm going to attempt to High Horsepower this this Colossal. The thing is, I gave him Steam Engine. I did not give him... Oh, he didn't have Weakness Policy. He was Air Balloon, right? Why? I don't honestly understand what's happening. So, let's see. Does connect with a Heat Wave. Gonna do a lot of damage to MAMOSWINE, but as long as Zapdos doesn't also go for Heat Wave, we should be okay. Dang. Okie dokie. Gotta say, a little tilted. I can go into Suicune now, though. Do I set Tailwind, or do I just... No, I just go for Scald. I feel like Scald is my only option here. I'm going to sit here, go for the Sludge Bomb onto the Zapdos, get some damage off on Zapdos. And then attempt to Scald this Colossal. My opponent is playing me so hard, I might actually lose this. And if I lose this, then respect my opponent, man. I always lose to the dumbest things, and I don't know why. So I feel like when you run dumb things on the ladder, you gotta be a good player trying to run dumb things, right? Tar shot. I don't even know what that does. Speed falls. And I became weaker to fire. So he can avoid the heat wave. Hold on. Did he just give me a fire weakness? That doesn't look like it did much. Of course you're gonna live. Tar shot's definitely interesting. Yikes! Big crit on Zapdos. Okay, so... Oh, Hax Gods are making me win the game. Love it. Thank you. Thank you, Hax Gods. There's still an issue. We still have to be concerned with the... Electivire. Forgot its name for a second. I think Electivire just comes right in here, too. Yeah, I mean, it makes most of my sense. Can't complain. But... If Tar Shot's all you got... Do I worry? Tell you what, I'm gonna actually flamethrower on this spot because oh no, I want a flamethrower on the colossal spot because it could be a potential Ferrothorn switch, and then I'll switch into this Incin here just to get the Intimidate off on the Electivire, and maybe even potentially force a switch out on the Electivire as well. Because at least I'm putting pressure by bringing the Incin over on the field. And I still do have berries intact and everything like that. I don't think they're going to go for any ground type move. Tar Shot's a ground type move, right? But it did like 2 damage. They're going to fire off a Heat Wave now. I eat that up with both my Pokemon. Beautiful. Followed by an Ice Punch. Oh, okay. I'm not going to appreciate that, but I'm going to live thanks to the Intimidate. Gorgeous. Thanks for the weakness policy, friend. Also, Scarfed? Question mark? No, because I used Protect turn 1. Oh, the Tar Shot made me slow. That's right. I was so confused for a second. I'm like, why did this Electivire just outspeed me? I didn't see any motor drives. Okay, this is fine. This next turn, I'm going to take it slow because I could still theoretically lose this if I let this Electivire get too ahead. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to recover. And I'm going to take the turn to use my Fake Out here. Theoretically, I should be winning this. I almost lost it, though. I don't even know whether to count this battle. I mean, clearly, I'm going to count this battle because my opponent knows what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They're just running things that are a little strange. They're really trying to weigh their options here. I mean, my only option is to Fake Out and go for Recover, I think. I should still be outspeeding the Ferrothorn, I'd imagine. They lowered my speed, but not drastically. So we're going to get this Recover up. Gorgeous. That's enough to live one... Oh, they're going to throw everything they have at my Eternatus, man. I got to protect. I'm going to Flare Blitz you right now. I'm going to take the opportunity to Flare Blitz the Pharaoh. Because it looks like they're really trying to push my Eternatus off the field. And hey, that could be bad. I'm going to Eternatus Protect. Please don't Pharaoh Protect too. Doesn't look like they did. Good. They actually switched to Rock Slide here. Trying to go for a potential flinch. Incin's going to avoid. Yo, Incin MVP of this whole team, man. I love Incineroar. Incineroar is great. Ever since the last episode. If you guys didn't watch the last episode, go watch the last episode. It was so fun. Especially the last battle. Last battle, I could have sworn I was going to lose. Like, I honestly thought I already lost, and then Incineroar was just like, I'm not going to spoil it. Incineroar does something impressive. If you know, then you know. Yeah, now all that's left is to just fire off attacks into this Electivire, I think. Okay. Incineroar, thank goodness you're the best Pokemon ever. I thought I lost again. I mean, I could still lose. Because I'm about to knock myself out to my own Flare Blitz. Oh, never mind. Incineroar is gonna crit. Give this tiger a medal. What the heck? Sports, folks. Sports. What can I say? My guy is on a mission here. On a mission to prove that Mawile is still a good Pokemon. You know what? The most amount of respect to my opponent. I'm very terrified of this Calyrex Shadow Rider. I learned the hard way that my team doesn't deal with it too well, but I also learned that Suicune's the best way to deal with it on my team. So I'm going to go ahead and leave with the Suicune. They do have double water types and a rain team with potential fake out. So Suicune just makes the most amount of sense here. In terms of what I lead with the Suicune, it's kind of a toss-up. I don't really think I need the Mamoswine too much, but I do still want to bring it. So I think I'm going to bring it in the lead. Maybe even bring the Incineroar here, just to have another fire. Just have a fire type deal with their Mawile. Do I need the Rilla? Actually, no. I think Rilla over Incin here is a lot better for us. And then we bring Eternatus in the back. Honestly, I hope they bring the Mawile. I really hope they bring the Mawile because I tend to lose to dumb things like this. And I actually want to see Mawile do something. Mega Mawile was one of my favorite Pokemon. In like Gen 6. I love that thing. So I want to see it do something. I guess Gen 7 too. It was also in Gen 7. Pelipper Mawile. Okay, right off the bat. Pikalytics.com. Please, Griffin, help me. What does Mawile do? I know it gets Intimidate, right? It doesn't actually matter for my two Pokemon here, though. There's no stats on Mawile. Okay, it didn't go for Intimidate. So was it Sheer Force Life Orb? Yeah, it also gets Sheer Force and Hyper Cutter, so it's probably definitely Sheer Force and Life Orb. Interesting. So I can assume that's going to be full offense here. I don't really know what to expect. And I don't think I should. I'm just going to Scald the Mawile. I don't want to take chances here. I'm going to Scald Protect. Just in case they go for like insert water move on my Mamoswine. Maybe I get a Scald off. It looks like Mawile also protected. They're going to Tailwind here. That's for sure. Maybe I should have matched their Tailwind. Oh no, maybe I should have protected. Never mind. Alrighty. They're very afraid. As they should be. I'm going to Scald again. And let's look at what they got in the back. Their only floating Pokemon is already on the field. So I think we don't change anything. Let's go for the high horsepower. Go for the Scald. Double into this Mawile. I am terrified. Here's the high horsepower. Will this connect? Okay, Mawile's gone. Maybe I was a lot more scared than I should have been, to be entirely honest. I am happy that I didn't Tailwind yet, because I can hold on to Tailwind. They're actually going to go with the Hydro Pump. They're going to connect with it, unfortunately, on my Mamo. That will bring me down to Sash. There's still no priority for my opponent. At least nothing that I could see here. So I could take a turn to Tailwind. As they go in with Dracovish. The scary, scary fishy. Let's go for the Tailwind here, and let's go for the Protect. I feel like we have to try to at least be faster than Dracovish. Which we should be. As long as they don't Tailwind also. They protect the fish. Do they also Tailwind? Here's ours. If they do, then smart play. I can't get mad. They do. Alright. What this means is I'm going to keep Scalding on the Pelipper, and I'm going to accept defeat on the Mamo. And I'm going to Ice Shard just so they don't get the Fish's Rend boost. Simple. Just try to make the best out of a bad situation here. There's a Fish's Rend. Still did way too much. Or do they still get the boost as long as they weren't hit by the Pokemon they're targeting? No, I don't think they get the boost. Why? That hurt a lot. Banned? Are you banded, my friend? There's a Citrus. Hold on, wait. They're not even going to attack the Mamoswine, are they? They met with Pelipper. Okay, they do with Pelipper. All right, Mamoswine's out. We have Eternatus, we have Rilla. Both are fine options. But since they just showed me Hurricane, I'm leaning towards Eternatus. Oh, no, it can't be banned. It used Protect, Kevin. Oh, geez, you guys are yelling at me already. Banned it? Huh? After a Protect turn? Huh? Could also just go for Protect here again. I'm just going to keep Skull. No, I should Helping Hand boost, to be honest. I should Helping Hand boost and then throw a Sludge Bomb. Check for Steel type. No Steel types. The only Steel type was Mawile. Yeah, just throw a Sludge Bomb here. They're going to withdraw the Pelipper. And then probably Protect with Dracovish. Not great. I was thinking about Snarling too. I was thinking about it, but I didn't do it. Here's the Helping Hand into their Protect. Wee woo. Dang it, man. I'm throwing these games. Like, I have... Like, if I actually spent more than 2 seconds thinking about my turns, I think I could play a lot better. Okay, Rain's gonna stop, which helps a lot with my damage. Or the damage that I'm taking. I'm gonna go for the Snarl. Should I Snarl Protect? No, I'm gonna Snarl Sludge Bomb. I'm gonna try to lower the damage coming out of this Calyrex. I don't think the Calyrex has enough damage to take out my Suicune at that health. I hope it doesn't at least. They're gonna set the rain back up. There's the Astral Barrage. Oh, I love Suicune. Nice. Very good damage there. And free Constellation crit. I'll take it. Can we... Now we gotta see Snarl do half. Okay, that's something. That is something I can't complain about. Both Tailwinds, Peter, we removed their Tailwind option. But the problem is they're gonna keep going for Astral Barrages. We can live one more with Eternatus. So I do kind of put pressure on my opponent in that sense. This is resisted, right? Yeah. So I really gotta go for Flamethrower in the rain. I guess I gotta go for Helping Hand boosted Flamethrower in the rain. No. In that case, okay. I gotta do math. Hold on. We got a 90. We got a 90. All right. Sludge Bomb is resisted, so it gets cut in half. But it gets stabbed, so it gets boosted by 50%. So it gets cut by 75. The rain gets cut by half with the Flamethrower. So 75 is better than half, so this is still my better option plus Helping Hand. I'm very bad at math, guys. Probably shouldn't be playing a game like Pokemon, but hey, we're here now. Astral Barrage is going to connect. It will knock out my Suicune. It doesn't knock out Suicune. That's huge. I should have just snarled. Dang it. Because that wasn't enough. Ooh. The game wants me to win. Psychic Fangs. Hubba Bubba Bubble Tape. What the heck? I think oh no, Poison just hit. I thought that was still gonna live at like 1 HP. Okay, wait, hold on, we're in this. We are still in this. Rillaboom, I knew it was a great idea bringing you to this battle. What's cool here is that I get a free turn to try to get a Scald Burn. Because I can just Fake Out. I get my free Fake Out turn, right? So let's at least attempt the Scald. Hey, why not? We'll attempt it. They're going to Protect. We'll attempt it. They don't Protect. They let us smack him in the face. Okay. There's the flinch. Here's the Scald. Going to do 2 damage. But does get the burn. Okay. Oh. Oh, the stars are aligning for me today, folks. We are in this to win this. And I'm pretty sure a Helping Hand boosted Grassy Glide Should be enough to finish off the battle. Battle was canceled. Unfortunately, Morwall didn't get to do anything, but at the same time, respect my opponent for trying something new. I really do appreciate it. Because the meta, I don't want the meta to get stale. I don't ever want a meta to get stale, and you know, wild picks like that are what keeps it like really fresh. Anyway, on to the last battle with this team. Ugh, another Calyrex Shadow team. This team doesn't do well against Shadow Calyrex, and I know that, and it especially doesn't do well against Shadow Calyrex when my answer to it, which is my Suicune, has to go up against double grass types. I mean, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go Eternatus. I'm gonna go Suicune. I do think Instant is the better option this game because of obvious reasons, double grass types and a Celesteela. But I'm also gonna need something to take care of the Urshi, so I'm leaning also towards bringing Rillaboom in the back. We're actually gonna leave the MAMOSWINE behind here. We haven't, I gotta say, usually we have trouble bringing in the Showcase Mon, which is the Mamoswine this time. But this time around with these last 3 episodes and these past couple battles, we've actually brought Mamoswine multiple times, right? So I can't complain. They lead with the Calyrex and the Incineroar. Gross. I just protect Snarl here every day. Right, there's no other play, I think. Just protect Snarl. I mean, my other play is, I guess, Tailwind, but Tailwind doesn't actually do much for me, right? It's not like it's the best play that I can possibly make. So I'm just gonna protect here, just to avoid Fake Out and Snarl. Get some damage off, get some negative special attack drops. I mean, they could predict that. It's a very obvious. I mean, it's a very obvious play. Doesn't look like they predicted it though. Yeah, just gonna be a mindless Astral Barrage. Got it. We eat that up though. If they were like helping hand boosted Astral Barrage, then I would have been. They are focus sashed. Yeah, that was not Life Orb damage. They're tanky. Hold on, they're tanky. Didn't expect that. They're a very tanky Calyrex. I mean, hey, sure. I don't think it'll matter in the end, but yeah, I should be doing at least half to Calyrex with the Snarl. I learned that in the last, literally the last game that we had. So yeah, they got some funky spread here. If they let me see their team at the end, I would love to see. They also have Psychic. Okay. That's going to hurt, but like I said, they're -1. They got a funky spread. They're going to give us weakness policy, so. They actually might have helped us KO it without the need for a Suicune. Which means essentially Suicune kind of wastes a turn. Oh, no, we still need a Suicune. Never mind. Take it back. Thank you, Suicune. I was going to say the Suicune kind of wasted a turn. I could have set up Tailwind there and benefited from that a little bit more, but wasn't the case. Let's see what the Instant decides to do. Probably go for a Dark move into my Eternatus. There it is. Hurts, but not enough. And I also should be getting the opportunity to go for a Recover this turn. Unless they have an incoming Fake Out coming my way. Urshifu. That's not a Fake Out. Dark Urshifu. That is not anticipated. I'm still going to go for the Recover here. And I think I want to try to Scald this thing. Like, Instant, whatever. I'm ignoring Instant here because Instant already did the annoying thing. And it's going to take a billion attacks before I'm able to KO the Instant anyway. I might as well try to get a free burn off on the Urshi before Urshi starts to become a problem. See if this Eternatus Recover helps me here. Goes for the Wicked Blow. It's going to hurt. But we hang on at 13! Now we just need Instant to not attack that spot. Yes! Oh no, Instant's attacking the spot anyway. Looks like he doubled into that spot. Not today. Not today. Oh, that's another free Recover. Now, the opposite is true. We can now ignore Urshi and start attacking Instant. Because once the Urshi is burnt, that's problem solved. Now we start focusing other mons, side mons. That's all we care about right now. Let's go for this recover. They can't sucker punch us. They can really only attack us again. Look how annoying Eternatus can be. Another Wicked Blow. They have no better play here. So I understand, I respect it. They're going to keep Wicked Blowing, but we're going to be able to out-recover it. This Scald won't take out the Instant, but it'll do a solid amount of damage. We'll also see if it's Citrus. It is Citrus, okay. Pop in a Berry. It's always good. Darkest Lariat again. My opponent only has one option. Hit us with as many Dark moves as possible. Do we still hang in? Nah. Oh, he crit that last one. I can't complain. I got lucky with a burn, so. See, I'm okay with hacks if hacks is 50-50. If it's like very one-sided, that's when I start getting mad. I mean, I think Incineroar is fine. Just to add on to their tampered damage. I actually don't have a lot of offense left, so I gotta be a little careful. Like, Eternatus was the only offense I really brought to this battle. So I do have to be a little bit cautious. I think I'm gonna fake out on Urshi. And then Scald on Incin. I'm just gonna keep trying to lower Incin's attack. Not attack, lower its HP. While I still have it on the field. I also think there's no safe switch to the Scald, or else they would have done it by now. Oh, I guess there is a safe switch. What are you switching into? That's not the safest switch. But at least I fake out of the right target. Man, even this Urshifu kind of feels tanky. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Yo, we're hitting every Skull Burn today. Is that the lefties? It is the lefties. Alright. If you're lefties, I'm assuming you're also Leech Seed. At least the burn helps mitigate the Leech Seed a little bit. I think I'm going to try to taunt the Celesteela just in case it is Leech Seed. I'm going to fire Scalds into this Urshi to try to like lower its health too. Like I said, we don't have a lot of damage right now, but we're trying our best. Urshi's going to go for Brick Break. It's not going to do a lot to Incin. But it's interesting. Could be there for like screens, I guess. It's not the most common move in the world. We're going to taunt the Celesteela, which I feel like wanted to Leech Seed us here. Oh, they have a Giga Drain. Gross. Why? That's weird. They're Giga Drain lefties. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, yes, I do. I hate it. I don't know why they're doing it, though. I'm going to Flare Blitz on Celesteela, and I think I'm going to finally knock out this Urshi here. They go for the final Wicked Blow, probably into my Suicune spot. We're still going to hang in there, thankfully. And we get another Scald off. Urshifu should be going down to burn, which is nice, and Flare Blitz is going to connect on the Celesteela. See how much damage you're doing here? Oh, so much! I was going to say that this is a tanky Celesteela, but it looks like it's not? Which is probably why this Giga Drain is hurting so bad. They are able to knock out the Suicune. This kind of sucks, though. We're going to get a -1 because of their Instant in the end. What are they going to boost in? Special defense. Oh, they are tanky. Tanky in the wrong stat, but hey. I don't mind. They got one more turn to taunt, which means they can't protect. So I think we have to take the opportunity here to Flare Blitz it if we can. Could also knock off the item that's there. I'm going to bring in Rilla. I gotta at least fake out the Instance fake out and then go for the Flare Blitz onto the Celesteela this turn. Because Rillaboom theoretically should be outspeeding Incineroar. Yeah, my Grassy Surge went off before the Intimidate, so I definitely outspeed. In case I needed a little bit more confirmation. I don't know. To be honest, this is like, it could still go either way. Let me double check. Can I double check Celesteela's taunt? Yes, I can. one more turn of taunt. This is my last chance to Flare Blitz this thing to death. And then I have to take the turn to fake out the instant. It's my smartest play. We're going for it. Then it's going to become probably an instant v instant in the end. Unfortunate thing is that mine's at -1. Beautiful. Bringing Incineroar was the smartest thing I could have done for this battle. I'm taking so much damage though. I do have a berry somewhere in there. It's a low health berry, but it's in there. It's a pinch berry. I might be able to get down to it if the Incineroar decides to attack my Incineroar, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm going to Parting Shot their Instant since Flare Blitz won't make that much of a difference, and I'll just go for the high horsepower on Incineroar here. Good damage. We already popped the Citrus. And here's a Parting Shot. Just trying to mitigate some of the damage that the Incineroar is going to do to my Rillaboom. I'm also learning that my Incineroar is faster than... Oh, Burning Jealousy. That's going to do nothing. Cool. Never mind. I have nothing to worry about. I have absolutely nothing to worry about. Because it only has Darkest Lariat and Burning Jealousy. Yeah, this is fine. We just Flare Blitz. Now we just go for the double attack. I was going to go for the Parting Shots because I was worried about Flare Blitzes, you know, doing too much damage. But at this point, oh, great. This battle's going to be a little bit longer. I mean, there's a chance I can miss like 17 high horsepowers in a row. There is a chance. So respect to my opponent for hanging in there. I don't know, there's not much else to say. We just keep going for the same attacks. Like the problem with this battle is that the grassy terrain just keeps happening. And then now we're missing moves. Okay, finally we're gonna end it. Nice. Alright. I feel like this battle should have ended like 3 turns ago. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way, but I'm like, why are we still here? Anyway. That's an interesting record with the team. That's a very interesting record with the team. 2-1, 2-1. So 4-2. Followed by the last day, 3 wins. That's pretty decent, not gonna lie. I mean, the team is very off meta. It's very off meta. Let's go ahead and get you guys that rental code for the final time. And here is the Eternatus MAMOSWINE team for the final time here on the channel. Make sure to grab that rental code because it's out for a limited time only. I gotta say, probably one of the more fun teams I've had on the channel. I know that it has like a Rillaboom Instant Core in the back, but I feel like that's kind of necessary considering the Pokemon that really threaten MAMOSWINE. Like Pokemon that threaten MAMOSWINE, you got Rillaboom. Pokemon that threaten the whole team in general, you got Calyrex. So like Incineroar just makes the most amount of sense. And then our own Rillaboom is really nice to go against things like Kyogre, which also threaten the MAMOSWINE. I feel like the team has all the things it needs. The only thing I felt like in some of my battles was that if there's a Trick Room team, that's when it gets difficult. We have Tailwind for situations where we're up against Zacian, but like if we have to go against Trick Room, I don't know. Our taunt Pokemon is Incineroar, and that's not the greatest taunt Pokemon for redirection purposes. Maybe if I had the safety goggles on the Instant instead of the Volcarona, that can fix some of the problems, but then what if they have Indeedee? If they have Indeedee, then I gotta... I guess if they have Indeedee, I have the Rillaboom switch in. So there is options there. So maybe that's just my problem. I just have the wrong items on the wrong Pokemon. I should have like a... I should have the Figgy on Volcarona, or the Citrus on Volcarona, the Figgy on Suicune, and then the safety goggles on Instant. Maybe a little bit of an item tweaking here would help me out with the Trick Room. Now that I think about it. I also think that the taunt is necessary, but there were multiple times in multiple games where I'm like, I really wish I had a dark move right now. And I just didn't, you know? But anyway, the team was so much fun. Thank you guys so much for sticking around with it. If you haven't already liked the video and subscribed to Pokésports, go ahead and do so. I greatly appreciate it. And keep your eyes peeled for the next team that's coming out tomorrow. I'm Kevin, this is Pokésports. Have a great night. Peace out.